breaking silences and raising up the shades. Love's begun to float, but it doesn't drift away. Letting the ego slip and letting the slip show. What magic tears it open, you can never know. But you're grateful for the energy, the constancy, the healing course, to the 1 in 3, the Trinity, or just nature's sudden force. You're grateful. Talking to yourself is how it must begin. Until the shell is cracked, there's no light coming in. When the rooms are lit, there's pictures on the walls. They speak a million tales, but they don't tell it all. So you're grateful for the pen in hand, the music stand, the swollen page, for the graying strands, the grains of sand, the sight that comes with age. You're grateful. And I know why you come here again and again and again. It's to outrun your one fear, and the voice that's shouting silence in your ear cannot find you here. Breaking silences and raising up the shades. Love's begun to float, but it doesn't drift away. Up from the market, a left and a right turn, the hub of the business wheel, young radios burn and burn. I was there at the climax, just before it started to die. Rolling the big trucks, watch the citizens point and cry. They're digging up the street where the steel drum band taught me how to love that sound. Don't they know that corner is sacred ground? Wedge-shaped buildings, slices of grandma's pie, Coca-Cola neon, backed by a visible sky. All that's changing in the flash of a hard hat grin. We're gonna rip it up and build us some tall gray walls to hold all the people in. They're digging up the street where the shoe shine man taught us all how to look down. While checking our shoes, we were walking on sacred ground. Second floor cafe, plain glass balcony, fishbowl business ladies walking away from me. Transient blankets stagger the same crooked line, adrenaline surging through me, time after time after time. They're digging up the street where the Mohawks meet, looking like the lost and found, grinding their butts in the gutters of sacred ground. Sacred ground, sacred ground, sacred ground. Take it on. Sterile invaders swallow another block. Sleepless survivors, they're forced to absorb the shock. Official position, it'll put more time in your day. But they dig up the soul and the spirit, load it up and cart it away, yeah. You're digging up the street where the steel drum band taught me how to love that sound. Don't they know that corner is sacred ground? Don't they know that corner is sacred? Sacred ground, sacred ground, no, no, no. Sacred, sacred. Mama, baby, mama, baby, baby, stop. I take it, mama, mama, say, baby, baby, mama. When there's a bunker, I wanna be busy, pop, I need to see it. That's better. Write us a song, Bill, and invite the mysteries of love and language, of art and honesty. We know they're in there, just itching to get free. So write us a song, Bill, and invite the mysteries. How you like that? Write us a song, Bill. Isn't that what you do? There's a lonesome guitar sitting right next to you. She's good for a few words, maybe a melody or two. So write us a song, Bill. Isn't that what you do? Write us a song, Bill, like you did when we were young, back when the best words were waiting to be sung, back when the people weren't feeling so outgunned. Write us a song, Bill, like you did when we were young. Write us a song, Bill, an upbeat little tune that'll stick to the eardrums as we move from room to room. Sweet inspiration, it cannot come too soon. So write us a song, Bill, an upbeat little tune. Write us a song, Bill. How hard can it be? Just use your brain, son, and your bachelor's degree. What was it good for? Can you explain that to me? Explain it in a song, Bill. How hard can it be? Write us a song, Bill. We're running out of sun. This party's dying. We need to start another one. We need to strategize on what is to be done. So write us a song, Bill. We're running out of sun. Well, you wrote us a song, Bill. Thank the mysteries of love and language and generosity. We knew you were in there, just itching to get free. You wrote us a song, Bill. Thank the mysteries, thank the mysteries, thank the mysteries. think you mean that you need security. I think you mean that you can't decide. I think you mean that you might be stopping here. I think you wonder how much of it lies. And while you're standing by, I know between your tongue and your eyes a hole you don't want to go. I think you mean you can't cut the company. I think you mean you can't cut the cane. I think you mean you can't make the rendezvous. I think you mean you're erasing my name. And while you're standing by, I know between your tongue and your eyes a hole you don't want to go. You don't want to go. No, babe, I didn't take your money to fly out of this padded daylight. I got enough here to last till Christmas. It's for the two of us, for the two of us. I thought you meant your options were unlimited. I thought you meant your mirror wouldn't shatter. Who would have thought you'd turn up spouting rhetoric? Who would have thought that it mattered? And while I'm standing by, you know, in the back of my mind a hole I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. There's a man with a two-headed heart down there, standing by the road in his underwear. He's making quite a scene, but he doesn't seem to care. The man with the two-headed heart's down there. There's a man with a two-headed heart close by, looking out for love 'cause he doesn't want to die, pointing with his thumb towards the southern sky. The man with the two-headed heart's close by. There's a man with a two-headed heart I met, standing by the eave so we wouldn't get wet. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll get there yet, said the man with the two-headed heart I met. Ooh. There's a man with a two-headed heart outside. He's been there all day, but he hasn't got a ride. His thumb is sagging, but his smile is wide. The man with the two-headed heart's outside. There's a man with a two-headed heart in here. He looked a little lonely, so I offered him a beer. Says he's gotta go when the road is clear. The man with the two-headed heart's in here. In here. There's a man with a two-headed heart down there, standing by the road in his underwear. He's making quite a scene, but he doesn't seem to care. The man with the two-headed heart's down there, down there. close by, close by. Outside, in here, in here. Stay in this house today. The fingers just refuse to play. I guess I'll run away. Till that heart, tear that rocky ground apart. Speak your mind and call it art. You got to till that heart. Yes. Sweat, sweat, sweat and blood. Add some clay to make your mud. Freeze and thaw before the flood. All that sweat and blood. Dark, dark, dark and slow. The neighbors come to watch me go. The pain's down here where it won't show. Make it dark and slow. Yes, it is. Cold in your hands, lines on your man. What is his plan? Does he have a plan? Hail, hail, ice and smoke. Winter's on and it's no joke. Give that rusty stove a stoke. Hail the ice and smoke. Bake, bake, bake your bread. Put some yeast inside your head. Let it swell like the doctor said. Go and bake your bread. Yes. Smell, smell, smell that love. Tap that well with a velvet glove. Count your lucky stars above. You still get to smell that love. See, see, see through me. Pull the string and drop the tree. Some kind of midlife chemistry lets you see through me. Yes, you do. Cold in your hands, lines on your man. What is his plan? Does he have a plan? Hey. Hey, I'm a Hey, I'm a Hey, I'm a Hey, I'm a oh, 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 oh. Run, run, run away. I can't stay in this house today. The fingers just refuse to play. I guess I'll run away. Dark, dark, dark and slow. The neighbors come to watch me go. The pain's down here where it won't show. Make it dark and slow. Yes, make it dark and slow. Dark and slow. One of my personal favorites. In Open Arms, Nebraska, there's a little plywood shack with a river running down the wall from a ceiling crack. We used to stop there, going out or coming back, and we carved our initials in its history. Let me describe it, let me get it right. Make shadows in the corners out of candlelight. I'm so restless, and it's so quiet here tonight. Let me build a fire out of my memories. In Open Arms, Nebraska, lived a displaced city girl. She was East Coast, she was West Coast, she was out of this world. She was a dancer, and I loved to watch her twirl. And why we ever left is still a mystery. Let me describe her, let me get it right. Throw shadows on her curves made of candlelight. I'm so restless, and it's so quiet here tonight. Let me build a fire out of my memories. In Open Arms, Nebraska, there's a big old battered book containing all our stories and the times they took. You can see us there if you stop and take a look, though where we all are now is lost to history. Let me inscribe it, let me get it right. Illuminate the pages with candlelight. I'm so restless, and it's so quiet here tonight. Let me build a fire out of my memories. Let me inscribe it, let me get it right. Illuminate the pages with candlelight. I'm so restless, and it's so quiet here tonight. Let me build a fire out of my memories. Let me write the book of all my memories. Let me build a fire out of my memories. Starting out from Libby Creek, tent stakes and hay rakes, old habits and new breaks, notice how it shows. Starting out from Libby Creek, garlic farm in the Met-How, yes, veggie and no cow, notice how it shows. Starting out from Libby Creek, 100-year-old farmhouse, cat chasing a field mouse, notice where she goes. Starting out from Libby Creek, all day on a hillside, lose the boots and come inside, notice how it glows. Climb right out of your skin, trade your ends for begins, all your best friends dropping in, yeah. Starting out from Libby Creek, backpacking to Oval Peak. The head is high and the legs are weak. Notice how it shows. Starting out from Libby Creek, you can't dwell on the future. The here and now is so pure. Notice how it shows. Climb right out of your skin. Trade your ends for begins. All your best friends dropping in. Yeah, yeah. Starting out from Libby Creek, fell down and got bit. Better walk in the creek and sit. You know how it goes. Starting out from Libby Creek, don't forget who you are here. Far away from the city fear, and notice how it shows. Notice how it shows. Rocket, little Mr. Blister with the smile so wide, little joy eyes, little hazel pockets, little Mr. just the right size. Little boy love, I see you in the kitchen, you're running round in circles like a lost cartoon, talking to yourself and talking to your sister about the Lone Ranger in the moon. Can I have a sucker? Can I have a sandwich? Peanut butter mustard is my favorite kind. I can cut the bread and I can put the stuff on it, and I can take it all outside. Little boy love, I see you in the front yard, running round in circles like a wild baboon, talking to the trees and talking to the bushes about the Lone Ranger in the moon. Little Mr. Man, Mr. Personality, little Mr. Underwear outside your pants. When you grow up, you'll be a superhero, 'cause only superheroes get to dance. Little boy love, I see you in your bedroom, loving up a teddy bear until she swoons. Then you lie back and start to tell a story about the Lone Ranger in the moon. Daddy's far away now, but he'll be home soon. Daddy's down in Texas, but he's thinking of you. Little boy love, I see you in the kitchen, you running round in circles like a lost cartoon. Let me tell you this, when I was down in Texas, I saw the Lone Ranger in the moon. Little boy love, I see you in my good dream, running round the circle like a favorite tune. Maybe next summer we'll both go down to Texas and meet the Lone Ranger in the moon. Maybe next summer we'll both go down to Texas and meet the Lone Ranger in the moon. I'm on my lips, but I still got my dignity. I'm on my lips. My mommy is calling me. I'm on my lips. Let's speak in broader terms. I'm on my lips. Roll over this bed of worms. You see, I'm gonna write a book about it. Read the ledger's red. Retired of Micronesia, put a bullet in my head. I'm on my lips. I'm on my lips. My eyes don't focus right. I'm on my lips. Guess I'm afraid they might. I'm on my lips. Just look at these toasted clothes. I'm on my lips. Not to mention the bloody nose. 'Cause I've been beaten up and brutalized by things that I have said. And now I'm doing my level best to place my face beneath the tread. I'm on my lips. I'm on my lips. Yes, sir. And night on night I try to think up an alibi. Head, and night on night I try to learn to say goodbye. As I'm in the moment, friends of those eyes. I'm on my lips. It's not a real gun. I'm on my lips. They wouldn't sell me one. I'm on my lips. Must have been my checkered past. I'm on my lips. Maybe the body cast. I got rope and dope and blasting caps to see me to the end. But if I'm gonna find a match, I might be forced to make a friend. I'm on my lips. I'm on my lips. Yes, sir. And night on night I try to think up an alibi. Head, and night on night I try to learn to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Thank you. Edsel came from the city, landed out here in the trees. He brought his digital baggage and his eccentricities. Got his tractor running on a bench up over the hill, and the sound of that heavy equipment brought a curse and a laugh and a chill. Send some love to your parents, estranged back over the humps. Then drive down into your talents, give it gas when you get to the bumps. Hoodoo Peak in his left eye, Pipestone Canyon the right. He realigned all of his systems, worked the day and he slept the night. Picked up a shovel on Christmas, picked up a shovel in June. Picked up his daddy's old arch top, and he made something new with the moon. Yeah. He sent some love to his parents, estranged back over the humps. Then he drove down into his talents, gave it gas when he got to the bumps. Then he got to the bumps. Edsel couldn't have been happier in his drafty old trailer estate. But he got real high last November and he broke through the ice at the lake. The city people gave him a service, the country folk danced all night. Some people made new plans that day and some folks got it right. Yes, they did. They sent some love to their parents, estranged back over the humps. Then they drove down into the talons, gave it gas when they got to the bumps. And they got to the bumps. So send some love to your parents, estranged back over the humps. Then drive down into your talons, give it gas when you get to the bumps. You'll get to the bumps on the rough and rugged roads. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Give it gas when you get to the bumps. Before I looked it in the eye, before the numbers got so high, before I found a better place, before the map became my face, because I can't be who I've been, because of the muses in the wind, because of books I cannot shut, because the road becomes the rut. Now there's trees to try and keep. Now there's kids who need our sleep. Now the acres are untamed. Now so much remains unchanged. Before I looked it in the eye, Thomas Jeffrey Coke. This is Jim Page. How deep is your well? What's the output? 8 gallons a minute won't quench a thirsty crowd. You gotta dig deep around here, you gotta be resourceful. It's dawn to dark or nothing, can't afford to stop. How deep is your well? Has it been tested? Guy that used to live here got the parasites. He used to call me, doubled up and cramping. I used to drive him beneath the starry nights. How deep is your well? Does it run all year? Lots of holes round here go dry in the summertime. It got so hot last August, shriveled the onions. Raspberries dried up on the vine. How deep is your well? Do you have a hand pump? You know the government's gonna shut the power down. And those computers, man, they're good for nothing. It's gonna take strong backs if we're gonna save this town. How deep is your well? Look at Mr. Johnson's. 250 feet, hasn't found the stream. You got to squeeze this earth like it's a damp sponge. Got to pay the auger man till your pockets bleed. How deep is your well? What's the output? 8 gallons a minute won't quench a thirsty crowd. You gotta dig deep around here, you gotta be resourceful. It's dawn to dark or nothing, can't afford to stop. Can't afford to stop. Here comes Jason with his red rose tea. Here comes Ezra, he'll be looking for me. Down by the dumpster, down by the blowing debris. Gathered round the concrete tree. They're all looking for the temporary bed, blankets from the stairwell, shoes from the dead. Rumor on the block say Ollie got a cave in his head. Wondered why his shirt was so red. Days are getting shorter, how can that be? Shots of Donald Trump keep me company. Myrtle's really sorry for the fingers she broke. Used to take the bus, but now she's taking jokes. Hustling for newsprint, trying to get herself a new coat. Friendless at this end of her road. Andy couldn't yell, 'cause Andy couldn't talk. Andy found some pizza in a Domino's box. We found him on the chain link down by the ferry boat docks, hanging like a bag full of rocks. Days are getting shorter, how can that be? Shots of Donald Trump keep me company. Missy's from the mission and Missy's okay. Just don't mention Jesus or she'll keep you all day. Jesus would have liked her, looking like an angel she prays. Don't hear much from Jesus these days. And here comes Jason with his red rose tea. Here comes Ezra, he'll be looking for me. Down by the dumpster, down by the blowing debris, gathered round the concrete tree. Jim Page. They don't make them like that anymore. This I see, heavenly eyes crying down on me. Let's take to the streets and walk on the day before it walks on me. All my gratitude, been eaten alive by this attitude. Head down in the rhythmic rain, and doing my damnedest to crash this dance again. And well, this is just like what Jackie saw. Jackie's gone down Drunkard Lane, and Jackie is gone, but I guess his eyes remain. Ooh, ooh, I'm making my day. Well, that's what the crystal and mystics say. And who the hell are they? They're floating above the real world anyway. And ooh, must I really condemn them too? I got enough to do, working to prove that what I fear is true. And well, haven't you seen about enough of me? I'm gonna climb that tree and wait for the lightning to fry off my misery. What's this I see? Those heavenly eyes are crying down on me. Let's take to the streets and walk on the day before it walks on me. Scrape me off of this electric ceiling, push me out into the frozen wood. Feel out of place and it's the fool's revealing. Back in the house I got video violence. Back in the house I got petroleum food. Out here that fool hears an unnatural silence. I think we're all beginning to understand how a dollar is the devil's fist clenched tight on a human hand. What good are all these colors and borders? What did that wall mean anyway? The business suits are up there handing out orders. I see the faces of the children in Asia on the news or some other show. Remember how all that stuff used to faze ya? I think we're all beginning to understand how a dollar is the devil's fist clenched tight on a human hand. I know a lot about emotional baggage. I'm well acquainted with the one who waits. I ask myself, is there a soul left to salvage? But there's a little bed in a little room, a little heart and a little womb, a speck of light inside a King Tut's tomb. think we're all beginning to understand how a dollar is the devil's fist clenched tight on a human hand. I think we're all beginning to understand how a dollar is the devil's fist clenched tight on a human hand. Hal Brooks. I see the cloud of a turbulent day. I see a dark figure turning away. I see the water that yields to a stone. I see with eyes that have seen to your bones. I see the ashes that fall to a tray. I watch the hairs that have fallen to gray. I hold the image of art in my mind. I see the years that have fallen behind. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's all been the meat of a dream. Maybe it's over. Maybe my hands cannot claim what I've seen. I see a red door that beckons me in. I see a tablet that calls me to win. I see the keys where I've walked into rhyme. I see a spark, but only part of the time. I see a bridge between islands of sky. I see a woman who asks me to try. I watch the winter that's grown on my skin. I watch the light going yellow and thin, and thin. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's all been the meat of a dream. Maybe it's over. Maybe my hands cannot claim what I've seen. I feel a power that's lofty and whole. I watch as uncertainty clings to my soul. Maybe I'll see all my images through. Maybe I'll come again broken to you, to you. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's all been the meat of a dream. Maybe it's over. Maybe my hands cannot claim what I've seen. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's all been the meat of a dream. Maybe it's over. Maybe my hands cannot claim what I've seen. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's all been the meat of a dream. maybe it's over.
Kat Eggleston.
Raise your heart from the floor of death to a lasting picture, to the final breath. The way she turned when the lamp was lit, to how you stood by and weathered it. We fall together when we fall apart. Is there a reason to raise your heart? Raise your heart. Raise your heart from the aching day to autumn's colors as they blow away. From blowing pages, spinning clocks, the fall of water on the fallen rocks. They fall together when they fall apart, to each a season. So raise your heart, raise your heart. Raise your heart from a cage of bone to a breakfast table where you're not alone. From passion's moments, a wealth of blood, a tear of feeling, and then a flood. It falls together when it falls apart, each new beginning. So raise your heart, raise your heart. It falls together when it falls apart, each new beginning. So raise your heart, raise your heart, raise your heart.
Thank you.
Raise your heart from the floor of death to a lasting picture, to the final breath. The way she turned when the lamp was lit, to how you stood by and weathered it. We fall together when we fall apart. Is there a reason falling water on fallen rocks. They fall together when they fall apart. To each a season, to raise your heart, raise your heart. Raise your heart from a cage of bone to a breakfast table where you're not alone. From passion's moment, a wealth of blood, a tear of feeling, and then a flood. It falls together when it falls apart. Together when it falls apart, each new beginning. So raise your heart, raise your heart.
See? We're getting shorter, we're getting wider. No, we're not fatsos, we're only older. We've got no fashions, though we've got rock stars. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? We're educated with lots of skill sets. We still work real hard without a pension. We don't appear on corporate websites. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? We built the roads you drove into work on. They're looking crumbly, maybe we could fix them. Our greener pastures need irrigation. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? We are your fathers, we are your mothers, your aunts and uncles, your parents' cousins. We cook the food for Thanksgiving dinner. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? You won't look at us when we wear swimsuits. You'd rather not hear about our sex lives. One day you'll be us, that's some small comfort. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? Now this is where you guys are gonna come in. The verse goes like this. These are my people, I walk among them. I share their neck pains, their bladder problems. We could get louder, we've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? These are my people, I walk among them. I share their neck pains, their bladder problems. We could get louder, we've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet, where will we go? Hal Brooks, come up here. Jim Page, Kat Eggleston.
I'm not dead yet.
There you go. I know. It'll be over soon. These are my people. I walk among them. I share their neck pains, their bladder problems. We could get louder. We've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? Here we go, everybody. These are my people. I walk among them. I share their neck pains, their bladder problems. We could get louder. We've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? Once again now. These are my people. I walk among them. I share their neck pains, their bladder problems. We could get louder. We've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? We could get louder. We could get louder. We've got the numbers. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? We could get louder. We could get louder. Yeah, baby, we got the numbers. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? We aren't dead yet. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? Once more now. We aren't dead yet. Where will we go? There it is. Yeah. Thank you very much. Jim Page, Kat Eggleston, Hal Brooks, and Mr. T.J. Cope as well. Give him a big hand. There's TJ. Thank you all for being a part of this. We appreciate it very much. Safe in the sound, I'm writing this down while Jim takes a turn at the wheel. Scanning the trees that fly by me for whatever they choose to reveal. And I have no explanation as the car wheels into the town. It's a newfound field of sensation to arrive here safe in the sound. Safe in the sound, I look to the crown at the top of a stairway of hills. Under those stars I'll tune my guitars as the voices inside grow still. And soon I'll be sharing my moments as friends rise out of the ground, passing out mirrors and tokens in this place where I'm safe in the sound. Safe in the sound, I feel you smile down from your house out in back of the blue. Maybe I'm through now crying for you as if only your body were true. Tears still rise to the surface when your voice echoes back around, but it comes with a tune and a purpose now that I'm safe in the sound. Safe in the sound, I'm writing this down like a page from a mystery play. Scanning the trees that fly by me as the sun closes down on the day. And I have no explanation as the car wheels back into town. It's a newfound field of sensation to come home safe and sound.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, you guys.